Hello everyone, I am Dr. Anshna Tak. I am here with my second video on Uttar Basti in females. In this video, I am going to explain the complete procedure of Uttar Basti, that is pre-operative procedure, Purv Karm, main therapy, Pradhan Karm, and post-operative procedure, Paschat Karm, that need to be followed to get the best results. Also, I will suggest the best drugs or preparations for Uttar Basti according to various disease conditions. So watch the video till the end. But before starting, do subscribe my channel to get notified for my next videos. I will start with Purv Karm, that is, few procedures need to be done prior to Uttar Basti. First one is Abhyang. Therapeutic massage for 10 minutes on the Kati Pradesh, Adhodar, Prisht and Parshva Pradesh means hypogastric region, lower back and flanks has to be done. Abhyang has Vatshamak and Vatanulomak actions. It also helps to relax the pelvic organs. This should be followed by Swedan, hot fermentation. It is also done on the same parts as that of the Abhyang for about 10 minutes with hot water bag. Swedan Karm also relieves stiffness and pain in the pelvic region. Both Abhyang and Swedan helps to increase the blood supply of the pelvic organs to some extent. Hence, it helps in absorption of the injected drug. Also, both of these procedures help to relieve the pain during the procedure of Uttar Basti. These should be followed by Yoni Prakshalan, that is vaginal douching. It can be done with many medicinal decoctions, but the best are Nim Kwat and Panchvalkal Kwat. This prakshalan helps in maintaining asepsis prior to Uttar Basti and decreases the risk of ascending infection during the procedure. Now, there are some important points and mandatory steps that need to be followed before Uttar Basti. In fact, these are done prior to performing any gynecological procedure. These are empty the bladder. This is mandatory. Vitals must be checked, means checkup of blood pressure and pulse, etc. Patient should lie in lithotomy position. The genital organs, that is vulva and perineum, should be painted with antiseptic solution and covered with sterile perineal towels. The towel clips may be applied to fix the coverings. Routine PV examination should be done to assess the size, shape and position of uterus prior to procedure. Pradhan Karm, that is the main procedure. Sim speculum is introduced to retract the posterior vaginal wall. The size of speculum must be selected according to the size of introitus of the patient. Sim speculum should be followed by anterior vaginal wall retractor in order to visualize the cervix. As you can clearly see the cervix in the center. Then apply Valsallam to hold the anterior lip of the cervix and remove the anterior vaginal wall retractor. With the help of uterine sound, assess the length and position of the uterus. The sound also acts as the first cervical dilator. After that, dilate the os gradually with Hager's dilators, enough to admit the rubber catheter or uterine cannula or infant feeding tube accordingly. Then insert the rubber catheter into the uterine cavity so as just to cross the internal os of the cervix. Our motto is just to cross the internal os as the uterine cavity above, that is spacie. So approximately the instrument or the catheter is inserted about 4 cm from the external os. Then inject 5 ml of the medicine which has been autoclaved and is warm with syringe from the other side of the catheter very slowly and gently. Make sure that there are no air bubbles in the cannula and syringe. At the same time, while injecting the medicine, keep the head of the patient in low position, that is in Trendelenburg position. Paschatkarm. It is important to watch and observe whether the medicine is expelled out or not and then keep a sterile gauge piece into the vagina. Remove all the instruments, that is valsellum and sim speculum respectively, and take away perineal towels. Patient is advised to extend her legs and to remain in head low position for 15 minutes on the procedure table and for 2 to 3 hours in IPD. The patient should be shifted from over the procedure table to the IPD bed on a stretcher very carefully. Before shifting, BP and pulse etc. should be checked again. Hot water bag for fermentation is used to relieve pain after procedure. Now the most important part of the video, that is what are various preparations which can be used according to different disease conditions. There are a number of drugs that can be used, but I have summarized the most common, effective and tried ones. First of all, in infertility and habitual abortions. Best drug, or we can say the drug of choice, is Falgrit, that can be used in almost all the cases irrespective of the cause. To be more specific, if the cause is clearly diagnosed, we can use target-oriented preparations as in case of tubal blockage, Kshar Tel can be injected. In case of anovulation, Narayan Tal gives promising results. To promote thickening of endometrium, Bala Tal is a good choice. In case of implantation failure and luteal phase defects, Dhanvantar Tel is really effective. There are certain other gynecological conditions too, as in the patient suffering from DUB, that is dysfunctional or abnormal uterine bleeding, and in case of menorrhagia, Shtavradi Tal can be used. In PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, Kasisadi Tal. In uterine fibroids, Varunadi Ghrit. And in case of pre-malignant lesions, Panch Tikt Gugulu Ghrit gives promising results. Hope this video will help the beginners to perform Uttar Basti in step-by-step manner. Also help to choose the preparations as per various disease conditions. I request all the experts who are already practicing Uttar Basti to share their experiences in the comment box. Thanks for watching.